Good Tuesday morning. This is Scott with NEPA Storm Chasers. I'd like to welcome you guys. If you're new to the channel, or if you're just our normal regulars that come on every day and check us out, thank you so much. We appreciate you. We are going to get into the storm for today. This was the storm that we talked about last week that was supposed to bring more precipitation on the models from over a week ago. It turned out to fizzle out. Put up some record snowfall totals in Colorado and Wyoming, however. They had one of their biggest storms ever in recorded history. However, by the time it reached the eastern coast, it's pretty much a shadow of what it once was. So we'll hop right into it and show you guys what has become of what used to be a fairly decent storm, which again now is just a shadow of what it once was. So this is what we're looking at here. We'll put this into motion for you. So this is the current radar now, and as you see, we are pretty close to getting into that band of snow. We suggested probably around 2 this afternoon into the area. So we're pretty much on par for that, maybe just a little bit earlier than that, but the line of snow now is stretching right around this general area, just to the west of Carbon and Luzerne County. Actually, a little further west than that. I came a little bit far on my line there, but as you can see, the snow is essentially a couple hours away at this point, and we'll be moving into the area this afternoon and last for a few hours. It shouldn't be an all-day type thing. It'll be a couple hours of snow, light snow. I don't expect to see too much strong banding features. I don't think we'll see anybody overperform that much. I think the general consensus is what we've been saying: a coating to an inch. Maybe somebody above 1,500 feet. Maybe they'll hit 2 inches or something, but I don't think you'll see much more than that. There's not much moisture, as you can see, to work with. This storm it's very weak. There's almost nothing left of it. There will be a second component possibly to the storm, looking at some of the models. This first finger of snow coming in, and then maybe another band forming behind it. It's possible. And if this doesn't totally dry up and turn to nothing, you could see a second band of snow showers move through. But again, I'm talking total accumulation should be under an inch, and that's probably generous for most of the area. So take a look here. This is the HRRR, the high resolution rapid refresh model, and this is essentially, in my opinion, the best short range model that we have. And if you take a look at the model and how it lines up with what we're seeing, let's see if I can freeze this right at the end. Let's try that again. Let's see if we can back that up. Nope, we got to go play through it again. We'll try to freeze this right at the end for you and show you what it looks like compared to what the model shows. So there we are. This is what's showing as of right now, roughly right now, and this is what we're looking at. So you're pretty much spot on here. This is future radar here, of course, and we'll put this into motion. This is what the model is interpreting here. So take a look. We're right about here now, about here. So as you see, as I go a little further, a little thin band of snow moves through the area, light snow, and moves on out, and then possibly a second band as you see trying to come through, maybe a little bit more snow, and then that'll be pretty much it besides some snow showers. So the general area that we're looking at for the best chance of a coating to an inch of snow is going to be essentially the northern counties, Scranton included here, out towards Williamsport, maybe not quite into Williamsport, and then towards the eastern counties, Monroe, Carbon, Pike, Wayne County, maybe Susquehanna County. All these areas, you're in line to get a coating, maybe an inch of snow. If you're in a high elevation, say you're over 1,500 feet or so, it's not out of the question to see 2 inches. But that might only be on the grassy surfaces anyway, because it's going to be very light. The air is not as cold as it should be to have accumulating snow, but it's cold enough. It will be below freezing or at freezing most of the day when the snow is falling. So it's definitely cold enough for snow. However, it's just such a weak system. There's just very little precipitation left with this storm. And it's going to basically snow itself out. And it already has. There's not much energy left. So taking a look at the GFS model, again, this is not a good short-range model, but it is pretty consistent with what we're seeing now. It's showing snow over the same general area as you're seeing with all the other models. So, and this is obviously in 3 hour, or I'm sorry, this is obviously, well, yeah, I believe it's 3 hour increments here. So you can see that, yeah, right now it has the snow basically where it is. This would verify, and this would be correct right now with what we're actually seeing at the surface. And then you jump ahead 3 more hours, and now that same area is over the Poconos. So Carbon County, Northampton County, Monroe County, Lackawanna County, Wyoming County, Susquehanna County, Bradford County, Sullivan County, all included. And they say, if I didn't say Luzerne, I meant to say Luzerne. These are the county areas. This is by right around, this is saying 15Z. I think they're a little bit, this is a little bit early. I don't think it'll be that early, but because they're suggesting 10 o'clock or so. It's going to be later than that. I believe you're going to see snow between that noon and 2 o'clock time frame. I do believe. I think 10 o'clock's a little early. However, this is not a good short range model, but basically shows the same idea. And then once the snow moves through, this is that little bit of extra stuff. I don't know that you'll see much at all. And then you're going to have a return to drier conditions before the next storm, which comes in Thursday night into Friday. And this is going to be, for all intents and purposes, the last storm of the winter season and possibly the last storm of the year that could produce anything in the frozen form. This might be it. This might just be the last one. It's going to start as rain, and as you see, towards the end, temperatures are going to crash, and there is a band of snow that might form and drop into the area depending on timing and air temperatures, and you might see some snow. This might end as some wet snow in some areas. As you can see, the 540 line drops well to the south of the area, so definitely a chance to end this as snow. It's going to be mostly rain. This is going to fall in the form of rain. Temperatures will be too warm. And then right at the end, maybe the last 1 to 3 hours, you could see a change over to snow. So ending as snow, probably no accumulations. I didn't even check to see if the model put up accumulations, but I don't imagine there will be any. Let's take a look here. So we'll go to the Kuchera. And let's see if they have any accumulations whatsoever out of that second system. Again, I highly doubt it. But let's take a look anyway. That's our first storm. As you can see, they have a 1 and 2 inch area. That's like Sullivan County, higher elevations here. You're probably looking like back mountain area. And then everywhere else, it's like a dusting, maybe an inch in some of these areas. Dusting, just hardly anything. So that's your first storm. And then the Friday system. So they're putting up, half an inch to 1 inch, maybe 2 inch highest elevation totals. There's a 3 that's up towards Honesdale. So there is a chance for a couple, maybe an inch or 2 on the backside in the high elevations. In the valley cities, though, you're looking at an inch or less than an inch. Pretty much all through this area, maybe an inch, up to an inch, and then below an inch farther south of I-80. So, again, probably our last opportunity Friday night, Saturday morning. This is probably going to be it for the year. That'd be my guess. I see a return to warm coming towards the end of the month, and I'll show that to you in a second. So yeah, that's your main area for the Friday storm. But again, mostly rain. It'll start as rain. It should stay as rain for most of the duration till the end. Take a look here. So we're going to look at the National Weather Service. We don't show this one very often, but this is their temperature forecast for the next, I'm going to go all the way through 7 days. We usually just do 5 days, but I want to show you a little bit about what we're going to see in the next week. So this is Tuesday today. Highs are only going to get into the 30s. And if you're in like some of these mountain areas, you won't get you won't get above freezing. The valley cities should stay around freezing or maybe a little bit above freezing. So for tomorrow, it's going to be a much warmer day. The sun will come out, 50 degrees. Look at these 70s creeping up into West Virginia, Ohio. I mean, that's not all that far away, guys. You know, that's much warmer air than what we've seen. The same areas, very warm, back up near 50 degrees again. This is on Thursday. Then you go to Friday, we get our storm, much colder temperatures, 30s, mid-30s, 40 degree temperatures, and then crashing. If you look, this is why we're going to have a changeover to snow. The temperatures crashed on Friday night, Saturday morning, will be in the 20s. So that's why the snow changeover is a very real possibility at the end of the storm. Again, it depends on timing. If the storm moves through and is out of the area by Friday afternoon, you're not going to see any snow. If any part of the storm comes Friday night overnight, you're going to see snow. If for some reason the storm is faster than expected, slower than expected, and more of the precipitation falls Friday night, Saturday morning, you could see possibly an inch or two more. It's still within reason, but I'm not expecting that to happen at this point. And then you're back up into the mid-40s, upper 40s again, mid to upper 40s. So this is Saturday, and then check this out. This is why I jumped ahead 2 more days. Saturday temperatures, look at that. You're back up in the 60s almost. So all this warm push of air moving to the northeast, you're gonna see temperatures near 60 degrees in the Wyoming Valley, Lehigh Valley, mid-50s. Kind of strange to see it warmer in the Wyoming Valley than the Lehigh Valley, but that's what we're looking at. And then if you go ahead even one more day further, so we're going to go to Monday, and Monday is even nicer. Monday you have 70 degree temperatures touching the southern tips, or I'm sorry, mid 60 degree temperatures touching the southern tips of Pennsylvania. 62 Scranton, 60 in Allentown. So it looks like we're going to see a trend towards much warmer temperatures towards that first day of spring, 5 to 7 day period. So that's what I have for you guys. As for right now, I'll go back to the radar quick. We will refresh this one more time for you and take a look at where the extent of the snowfall is coming right now. But it looks like we're a couple hours away from start time. Actually, it looks like it might be a little band coming through. This is probably Virga. I highly doubt that's reaching the ground coming through right now. So, yeah, guys, expect some snow showers today. No real travel concerns. Maybe a coating. Up to an inch of snow in some areas. High elevations, maybe 2 inches max. But most likely only in the grassy surfaces. I don't think the roads are going to get bad. And, it should end, sometime in the early afternoon to early evening. And that'll be it for the day. We'll return to sunshine tomorrow. And we'll take a look here at the 5-day forecast. Again, today, depending where you live, up to 36. If you're living in the Lehigh Valley or the Wyoming Valley, you're looking at 36. If you're living in the back mountain area or any higher elevations, more like 32. Low 50s for Wednesday and Thursday. The sun will come back out. Our rain/snowstorm comes on Friday. Again, the temperatures will start off warmer, and they'll be dropping throughout the day. So 38 will be your high temperature. That'll all be rain. By the time it gets down below freezing, it depends on when the storm starts and ends. Saturday, you're looking at 47, and then Sunday, Monday, you're looking highs in the 60s. So we have lots to look forward to, guys. It's going to be a spring-like pattern coming soon. We have these 2 little nuisance events to get through, and then that'll be it probably for the winter. So that's all I got for you guys. Scott with NEPA Storm Chasers. Have a great day.